it take me under? I don't know.
Alright. Hey guys. I decided to do my first vlog today. I'm going to do it on one of my poems. It's a poem that I wrote a couple weeks ago, and I actually performed it at the Black Cultural Center. It was the day that Viola Desmond's Fairy was named, so it's kind of a big deal. It's in honor of the late Maxine Tynes, who was from Dartmouth, and she was also a poet. I wrote it as if I was Maxine Tynes today, discussing the issues we face in the Black community. This is like my 5th time trying to do this. Like, every time I press record, it's like I mess up on purpose. Alright, here it goes. It's called I Often Hear Them Say She's Bitter. I often hear them say she's bitter. Raw words and uncut sentences, always mentioning everything her people had to go through. We get it. Your people have been enslaved. It's over now. Forget it. That's behind us. Don't you remind us because today is a new day. You say that, but somehow my people are still slaves, just in a new way. I often hear them say she's bitter, so that's why I write, cause my whole life has been a big fight, trials and tribulations. This is for the people relating to a life of struggle, trying to juggle, fitting in and keeping up. I can feel my blood heating up when they say racism doesn't exist. Well, why are cops killing kids? When I write, it stems from pain. Problems in my past is the only way to replay, cause when I open my mouth and speak, maybe my voice will reach, teaching you about my black skin, the black person within that screams for help, whips, chains, and belts, from cotton fields to churches. Do you know what hurt is? Hurt is being a little black girl stuck in a white world getting laughed at because her dad's black. Her body's thick, her lips are full, her nose is big, her hair's like wool. And she's the darkest in the class, always standing out. Do you know what that kind of hurt is about? Or the black woman with a name too hard to pronounce, so everyone ignores. To live in a rundown community doesn't open doors, because I can't get a job with an address on this street, and you wonder why it's hard for me to pick up my feet. I can't move, and you wonder why I fall for a dude that leads me to hell's walls. Only person to pick up when I call, catch me when I fall. Daddyless daughter raised with no father, and now you know why I'm lost. My body keeps paying the cost because I'm searching for love and acceptance, never regretting the reputation I've caused, because somehow it's the only thing I know. Do you know the hurt of having nowhere to go? This is for the little black girl that's grown into a black woman that walks with her head bowed. Raise your head now. Never be afraid to show your beauty that wasn't borrowed. You are a queen today and tomorrow. Don't you ever be ashamed of the black skin you were born with. Your ancestors have already mourned it. Woman talking to woman, you are worth it. No matter how deep the dirt is, you don't have to be perfect. They say when I write, I sound bitter. Always talking about females, I must be a feminist. You keep missing the messages because I write for the brothers that lost love for one another. Only raised by a mother, same ones with no jobs, and you wonder why they're forced to rob. But let's be real, wouldn't you steal if your family was on welfare, horrible health care, and you could barely eat? This is why there's more brothers in the streets, jail, or even dead. Listen to what I said. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. If we protest, they scatter, saying we're violent and aggressive. The anger is obsessive because I'm enraged. Remember in the days when Rosa sat at the back of the bus. Now if we speak up, they tell us to keep up so they can have a reason to beat us. I don't think you understand. Sandra Bland wasn't a man. She was a strong black woman with a voice of steel, only with the purpose to heal. Somehow she gets no justice. They wonder why I say it's just us. Tamar Rice, they took his life. Eric Gardner, I can't breathe. Close my eyes, it's hard to see. How we're getting killed off like animals. News reports stating they can't handle us. Somebody scream what black lives mean. Because the black I remember brings me back to November when Viola was asked to move. The black I remember, my ancestors had to walk with no shoes, on dirt roads with no destinations. The black I know fought for peace of the nation. The black I know is in a constant battle trying to remove the inequality of people, the segregated separate ways that they treat you. The black I know is beautiful. The black I know is bold. I don't know the black soul, only the ones draped in gold. You know, kings and queens. The black I know means strength, intelligence, and love. The black you know will never be enough, because you will always judge me based on my skin being different. Always sending hints in like, excuse me, miss, this is not for your kind. Can you step behind? They say when I write, I sound bitter. I remember when I let go of the brush they painted me with. I let go of all them words they tainted me with, because in order to know my roots, I had to be in touch. I remember the day I fell in love with my hair so rough, full lips, brown eyes, and big nose, standing on my toes, admiring my thick body and brown skin, looking in the mirror, seeing the woman within, proud of her and everything she became. Could you imagine a world if we all looked the same? There's no beauty in borrowed similarities. Differences aren't what's scaring me. I love you for your flaws and all, no makeup at all. Oftentimes we look in the mirror searching for false images, diminishing our true identities. If I was the same as you wouldn't want to remember me. And they say when I write, I sound bitter. But it's because my honesty scares them. The truth will set you free. Well, I'm here to repair them. I don't write to sound bitter. I write to break down barriers, stereotypes, and stigmas. So now when they paint that picture, it will be the black I know. It's not about trying to understand me. It's about embracing me. Look me in my eyes when you're facing me, because I am human. I deserve to be talked to with kind words. And I promise I'll do the same. They say every time I write, I bring out pain. Let me tell you why I write again. Because I want you to know instead of assume. The black I know can light up a room with voices and laughter, memories that capture the stories being passed down by elders remembering the very first day they held us in their arms so brittle. What I wouldn't do to be little. What I didn't know life was tough or that we had it rough. They knew we were worth it. I write to stop the hurting, because holding a grudge damages you. Don't let the pain in vain keep on managing you. We cannot change our past, but we can prepare for our future. It's not what's been done to us, but what we continue to do. The black I know and will make it. You don't have to take it. It's called self-love. I love you, so please love me. Maybe one day we'll be in a world of peace and prosperity. The words I speak will reach. That's probably what's scaring me, because they didn't want me to know about the black I found out. That black is called home. Thank you.
In these last days and times.
If I rule the world, if I rule, I free all.